One of the best things about the aquarium hobby is how broad it is. We can do freshwater, saltwater, planted, brackish, cichlids, biotopes. Big tanks like the Swell 180 I've been setting up in this very studio, but also tiny tanks. And this TMC Biome, part of the AquaGrow range, desktop aquarium for planted tanks is probably one of the smallest tanks I've ever worked on, because its maximum volume is just 8 litres. That is, it's just under 8 inches by 8 inches by 8 inches, or 20 centimetres by 20 centimetres by 20 centimetres. It's here, it's tiny. It's my first look at it. Let's have a look at it, unboxed, and let's get it set up. So, what have we got? We've got nice neat silicone, opti-white glass, low iron glass, built-in filter at the back. Let's take all of this out. This off here so you can see it. Okay, we've got a glass, cover glass. That's going to keep condensation in and keep any small critters from jumping out. We've got the instruction leaflet, built-in filter which takes up the whole of the back of the tank and acts like a background as well in black. 2 sponges inside which are big for the size of the tank, and a tiny little pump. Check that out. Is that the smallest, diddiest little return pump you've ever seen in an aquarium? Certainly one of the smallest I've seen, but it does 210 litres an hour. It's adjustable just on the inlet there, and I believe it's 3 watts to run that pump. Now this tank comes with an LED light, also 3 watts, and a preset heater which is 10 watts. So even on absolute full throttle with the light on full, the pump on, and the heater heating away, it's only 16 watts, which in today's day and age, with energy conscious, bill conscious aquarists, and even those with no space as well, you know, people always say I've got no room for another aquarium. This is so tiny, it can go on a shelf, it can go on a desk, it can go in a bedroom, and it's low voltage as well. It's only 10 volts, so none of this is kind of, you know, in any way dangerous. It's safe, it's low voltage, it's low wattage. So everything about this aquarium has been miniaturized, but the glass is nice and strong. It's got these feet that it sits on, so you won't need a base mat or polystyrene. Let's have a look in the box. I love opening new aquariums. This is like Christmas for me. Okay, so we've got some clips for the cover glass, and they're gonna sit on like so. As I say, built-in filter, plenty of room there. I might just put some filter floss down where these inlets are. I'll explain why in a minute. So let's get our cover glass on. That's going to go on like so. What else have we got? Now this is the heater. This is the TMC Therm Nano 10 watt heater, preset to 25 degrees C. I've never seen one quite like that before. Quite an interesting little, obviously submersible device with a little jack plug on the end. So that I'm going to place inside the filter if I can. Oh yeah, plenty of room in there. That's going to go like so. And what else have we got? UK plug, 3-way power adapter. So this is cool. One for the light, one for the heater, one for the filter. So actually I only have to plug in one thing at the wall, which in this studio, considering we've got dozens and dozens of things plugged in from all the vivariums, terrariums, aquariums, just having one plug is actually a bit of a lifesaver. So I've got that there. What else have we got? And this must be the light. A 3-watt LED light, again low voltage, clips on the back, like so. Clamps on. I'm just screwing it up so it sticks on the back. That goes down the back, that goes there. That filter cover clips back on, I would guess, nice and neatly. I'll just slide these along for a neater job. I'll put my cover glass on and we're away. That is the TMC Biome desktop aquarium for planted aquascapes, and that's the 8-litre model. So the next question is, what am I going to put in it? Because I've calculated it is just 80 times the size of our 6-foot tank, also in this studio. An 80th of the size of our 700-litre tank. That one's 700 litres, this one's 8 litres. I've literally ran filters bigger than this. So it begs the question what we're going to put in it because it's so small. The answer is not fish. We recommend fish go in aquariums, even nano fish, kind of 20 litres and upwards. This one is 8 litres. TMC aren't recommending it for fish either, so they and us are recommending it for freshwater shrimp, and it should be the perfect habitat for something like crystal red shrimp, cherry shrimp, something small like that. Tiny little snails, you know, invertebrates basically, not fish. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up this tank for crystal red shrimp. I'm going to put some soil in the bottom, might put a little plant in, some bogwood, maybe some leaves for them to chew on, or I might aquascape it in a kind of an irigumi style. But and what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in one of these pigeonholes up here. Because it's so small and diddy, I'm actually going to place it up in this kind of pigeonhole in this IKEA style furniture, and that I've just checked out fits perfectly. So that's about as small a nano, or even Pico they call it, that's about as small an aquarium as I've ever seen. It's certainly the smallest all-in-one aquarium I've ever seen, but it looks good, it looks smart. It's got all the life support systems, the light, the heater and the filter. As I say, if I wanted to keep cherry shrimp, I probably wouldn't even use the heater, so that's another 10 watts knocked off. So this whole system can run with no heater for 6 watts, which is absolutely negligible, which is my kind of aquarium. So let's get it set up, and I'll see you in 5. So that's it, TMC's tiny little Biome 8-litre aquarium, 8-inch cube. It's as small as a goldfish bowl, but way more fun. And it's a modern aquarium for the modern age, tiny footprint, you can put it anywhere, really low energy, and it's going to make a great shrimp tank up there on my shelf. So see you next time.